let's go over some of the editing functions in Audacity. One of the first editing functions that I want to show you all is the duplicate function. And duplicate is creating a replica of your selected audio in the Audacity work area. So here, using this as an example, I have this audio, and if you saw me just now, all I did was click on the lower left hand corner of this audio track and it highlighted this whole audio file. Or using the selection tool from the toolbar, I can highlight a portion or the whole audio file within this audio track. And what's going to happen is when I go to edit menu and hit duplicate, that replica is made in a new audio track in the Audacity work area. Another editing function that you may use is the cut function, and cut is when you completely remove your selected audio from the Audacity work area, but it's moved to your clipboard. So if I wanted to cut, let's say, a part of this, cut the very end here, I would have to go to the edit toolbar and click on the little scissors or cut. As you can see, that portion of audio was removed. However, it is on my clipboard, so if I wanted to paste it back, I can either click anywhere else or just leave as it is right here and then hit paste, and my audio is placed back. Another editing function that you might use is the copy and paste function. Let's say I wanted to copy this portion of audio and paste it in this new audio track down here. I would go to the edit toolbar and go to the copy, and then click either on this new audio track or an area within this audio track. Let's just say I pick a random spot here, and then click on the paste button in the edit toolbar. It'll paste that audio in the audio track. Now let's say I do not like the placement of this new audio right here. What I can do is use what is called the time shift tool. The time shift tool will take the selected audio and move it back and forth in the audio track. So I go up here to the tools toolbar, hit time shift tool, and then I click on this audio and I can move it back and forth. And let's say I wanted to place it at the beginning, and I move it to the beginning. And now that audio is at the very beginning of the track, or the 0-second mark. Alright, let's undo that. Undo paste. And let's go back to our selection tool. Again, in the tools toolbar. Another editing function that you may use is trim. Trim is when you take your selected audio and you make that selected audio the only audio left in your entire audio file. So let's say I just want to trim this part, and by doing that I would go to trim, to the edit toolbar, hit that, and notice that the rest of the audio file goes away and only leaves behind what I selected. So let's undo that. Now let's say I did not want this selected audio in the audio file. I want this to be silenced. I would actually use the silence function. So when I go over here to the edit toolbar and hit silence, that selected audio has now vanished, but has left the rest of the audio file intact. Let's undo that. There are many different editing functions, and you can use those editing functions however you want in Audacity. This is just to give you an idea of the common editing functions that you will use in Audacity.